Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Asim. I am working as DevOps engineer. In this video, we are going to use Claude Code to deploy infrastructure on Microsoft Azure. So guys, what I have done, I've set up a small sandbox environment and we are going to see how powerful Claude Code is to deploy the infrastructure. So I'm going to show you this is the ID which we are going to use, and it has in fact deployed the VNet. So now we are going to deploy the can you confirm VNet is deployed. So guys, what I've done, I've provided access to this Claude Code to my infra, and you see it is saying that I asked for these deployment of VNet, and it is said it is successfully deployed these 15 resources, and this is how powerful it is. So guys, what we are using here, we are using Terraform, and on top of that we are using the Terragrant. So you see it has confirmed. So let me switch to my account. This is my sandbox environment. Let's try to refresh it. So guys, you see the Claude Code has successfully set up all the VNet subnets, and now what we are going to do, we are going to move forward with the next steps. So now we are going to ask deploy all related infra mentioned in this repo. Make sure to check for the dependencies. So I'm going to give this prompt and let's see how it behaves. So this is the prompt, guys, I've gave. This is my Azure sandbox, and it is reading all the files in this particular repo, and it is, you see, successfully seeing all the infra, and it is asking for the permissions that you see. It says the step number 1 it is going to do which is going to deploy the AKS, which has the dependency VNet, and it is already done that. So let's check how it goes. And guys, that is so much powerful. You integrate SRE, DevOps, or platform engineering practices through the latest Claude Code or AI integration with your automation, infrastructure deployment, or software development. And I think is the time you should adopt these technologies carefully. And you see it is doing it. So what it does, what it is actually doing, it is now deploying the AKS cluster. It has successfully deployed the VNet, and let's see how it goes. So if we get to this section home, and we have this Kubernetes services section, so shortly you will see that it is going to provision the AKS cluster. Currently it is exporting this command, which is actually pointing to this directory where we have provided our credentials, right? So it is doing that, and you see it is working on it. So let's do that, and it is crunching, brewing. Let it do it. Okay, so let's wait for a while. So guys, our AKS cluster is deployed. The issue I faced that my sandbox environment was timed out, and I wasn't aware of that. So I tell Claude that I was timed out. So what I have done, I provided the new credentials. So what it does, what it has been done, like it has created VNet again, and it deployed the AKS cluster again, right? Because the previous environment was timed out. Now what it is doing, it is deploying the Key Vault, which is the actually requirement for the Hashika Vault, and then it is going to deploy the applications with Helm. And I will show you once all applications are available in our AKS cluster, right? So let's wait for a while and we will see the next steps. So two of the resources are ready, VNet and our AKS cluster. So guys, our AKS cluster is deployed. Let me navigate to this section, resource group, and this is the container where we can see our how resources are deployed. Let me navigate to the section. So what it has done, it has deployed VNet, AKS, Key Vault, which is required for the Hashika Vault, traffic, internal load balancer, controller, right? And now what it does, it is deploying the application gateway WAF, which is going to be the layer 7 firewall, which is going to protect our layer 7 application, right? And the architecture is going to be such like that we are going to use Cloudflare, and we are going to update the IP address, which will be provided shortly when the infra is deployed. So if I navigate to this section, for instance, here I've accessed my cluster in K9s, and if I navigate to this section, you see our traffic is deployed. If I navigate to the services section, you see it has deployed the traffic, right? And if I go back to namespace section, rest of the applications are actually deploying, and in the default namespace our application is going to be automatically deployed. So that is the power of AI. It is deploying the whole infrastructure, and I'm, you see, almost doing nothing. So once it has done, I will be back with you guys shortly. We have to wait for a while, right? So guys, if I navigate to this section, right, resource group, you see our application gateway is deployed, WAF is deployed, so which is the web application firewall, and it has managed and custom rules, right? So it has association with our application gateway, right? And what it does, if I navigate to this section, it is going to provide us the IP address, which is going to be the front-end IP address pointing to our application, right? So this is the front IP address which we will be using for our application, right? And regarding the web, if I navigate back, I will show you the managed rules and custom rules. So these are the managed rules which are going to protect our application regarding the bot attacks and layer 7 attacks, including like SQL injection and other attacks. So in custom rules we have the rate limiting setup for our application to protect the application from DDoS. So security is a very high concern. So guys, if I navigate back to this section, what it is doing, you see it is deploying ArgoCD State Manager, Istio Ambient Mesh, which is going to be we are going to use in our internal infra for MTLS, and it is deploying the other related stuff, right? So let it deploy, and once it is completed, I'm going to back, right? So we have to wait for a while. So guys, what I've done, I've updated the endpoint or IP address of our application, right? Application gateway, right? And it has been updated in this section, and our application is deployed, you see, either from AKS, and it is going to be automatically updating itself after 3 seconds to show that it has 3 pods which are actually showing deployed on 3 nodes, which makes it highly available. So if I navigate to this section, you see, so we have these pods available running in our default namespace, and those pods are deployed on 3 different nodes which make it highly available. And you see, it has the valid TLS certificates, right? And so this part is done. The only part is left regarding the infrastructure deployment is the Vault Helm chart. So it will be available shortly, seems like it has. So let's check it. So container is creating is pretty much we are done regarding our setup. You see all the infra is deployed, guys. This is how easy it is. You see, I've deployed the secure infrastructure on Azure, and definitely we can integrate Azure DevOps with it. It depends on the requirement whether you want to use GitHub or GitHub Actions, and later on we can definitely increase or include resources which we want to deploy. That's it, guys. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe the channel, and have a nice day. Thank you.